Stumbling home, we don't know where we're going. Should've turned back hours ago. Out of our minds, I guess we're sleeping outside. You're still a good time, even in the cold.
Hello, welcome to Defender-Aventure. We are Paul and Chrissy from the UK, and with our Land Rover Defender that we have called Sterling, we are travelling the world.
Guess we need a new plan. There's a motel a mile down the road.
Y arriba el norte.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. Esta noche estar aquí es mi pasión, qué alegría, pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia.
Pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia.
Hola y bienvenidos a Mexico. Hello and welcome to Mexico, and more specifically to the Mexican states of Baja California and Baja California Sur. We have been told that Baja California was rich in beaches, places of interest, wildlife, sea life, and that January to April was a great time of the year to visit, all of which turned out to be true. We had also been told that after crossing the border, don't hang around near the border towns. So, having crossed from Yuma in Arizona, we entered Mexico at Los Algodones and continued our journey south to our first overnight stop at San Felipe. A day or two exploring San Felipe gave us a chance to see how things worked in Mexico, and so it was with a little more confidence that we moved further south to our next beach camp at Papa Fernandez near Gonzaga Bay.
camp set up, I fancied a mushroom and fried egg in a ciabatta roll. But I specifically requested that the chef didn't break my yolk. Idiot. Waking to a beautiful sunrise, we packed camp and continued south to Bahia de los Angeles and to La Gringa Beach. It was extremely windy here, but we managed to find some shelter beside an abandoned shack. We loved the 3 days that we camped here and enjoyed spectacular sunrises every day. We left La Gringa Beach, heading south on a dirt road that took us deeper into the desert. We had heard that grey whales travel south from Alaska to various sheltered lagoons in Baja California, where they give birth and also mate. This was something we very much wanted to see, but we were keen on taking the scenic route to get there.
An overnight stop at a small fishing camp in San Rafael Bay, and we continued our journey through the varied desert landscape until we reached our next overnight stop at Rancho Piedra Blanca, a cattle ranch seemingly in the middle of nowhere. Leaving the ranch the next morning, the road had a few hidden surprises, with only pieces of dead cactus acting as any sort of warning. We were travelling to see the whales at Ojo de Libre Lagoon, just south of the town of Guerrero Negro. We rented a palapa at the Ojo de Libre campsite, and having settled in, took a little wander to explore our new surroundings. Not everyone was happy to see us. We went to bed that night excited at the prospect of seeing whales the following morning. After a great day whale watching, we spent another night at the campsite before returning to the town of Guerrero Negro the following morning for a chance to catch up on some chores. Have a restaurant lunch, and then hit the road again. Our journey this time saw us travel a little further south before heading west out to the coast of the Pacific Ocean and the bay named Bahia Tortugas, or Turtle Bay. It was a beautiful bay with a massive beach, and we were the only people there. We spent 3 days here, just chilling and enjoying the relaxed environment and the wonderful sunsets. The weather took a turn for the worse on our 4th day, and after a very windy night, we woke to heavy rain. We decided to pack camp quickly and drove east with no real destination in mind. The rain stayed with us for the whole of our journey, and it was still raining when we eventually stopped for lunch in the small oasis town of San Ignacio. While in the town, we learnt that it was possible to see grey whales in the nearby San Ignacio Lagoon. So, after a night in a hotel, we set off the following morning to see what we could find. Our journey across the salt plains brought us to here, Campo Cortez, a whale watching safari camp.
We ventured inside to see what was happening and were welcomed in by the friendliest group of whale watchers you could hope to find. We were told that for a modest fee we could camp here and take a trip out to see the whales that afternoon. So we did. The next day, with the weather much improved, we returned to the town of San Ignacio, spent an hour or two exploring the square, the mission, and the local coffee shop before hitting the road once again. It was nearing mid-afternoon when we saw a sign to a place called Punta Chivato, located on the coast of the Rio Cortez. We took a 17-kilometre dirt track and found ourselves in a beautiful location with houses owned mainly by Americans and Canadians lining the beach. At the end of the dirt road, we found a camping beach, and with such a wonderful setting, we decided to spend a few days here. We were glad we did, because we met these fellow campers who invited us to move into the site of an old fish camp owned by Steele. Yes, that's his real name.
We spent a fun few days with our new friends, and then, after the last couple, Felipe and Mariana, had left, we were on our own, enjoying our outdoor kitchen, hot shower, and the ever-present wonderful sunset. All for the sum of £4 a night. We didn't know it then, but we would remain in Punta Chivato for the next 6 months. But that pandemic story is for our next video. So, thanks for watching.
See you soon.